Well, good morning, everyone. Don Cramer with the Cramer Group at Urban Nest Realty here in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, coming at you on a Monday. We are on episode 77 of Coffee with Cramer and Colleen. Can you believe it? We're in the high 70s. Unfortunately, the temperature's a little above that here in Las Vegas for August, but hey, we're looking for a little cool down. We might be seeing a little warm trend here for the next week, but let's hopefully the rest of August we're on the cool down to our favorite time of the year, which is fall in Las Vegas. So anyway, Coffee with Cramer and Colleen, if this is the first time you're tuning in, is a show dedicated to real estate, lifestyle, and community here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Excuse me. And again, my partner, Colleen Schaefer, unfortunately will not be here today. She is out with some clients on some real estate listing appointments. I'll be catching up with her later today. We have a busy week in real estate, so cheers to you today. If this is your first time on the show, do us a big favor. Hit the like button or comment if you've got a question or just showing you're here. Or if you're also having a favorite morning beverage, I'm working through my morning coffee here. Again, synonymous with the name of the show. Take a selfie, throw it up there. We'd love to see you with your favorite morning beverage. So on Mondays, we love to catch up on news in Las Vegas. So we've got a little bit of sports news. We've got a little bit of local restaurant news, and also to just some business news. And then we also catch up on the mortgage rate. So we've got a few things to go through. So let's start off with a little bit of fun sports stuff. So anyway, we're going to start with the big one. Congratulations to our Vegas Golden Knights for going 3-0 in the round robin competition. And they begin their first round of the best of 7 series with the Chicago Blackhawks, which I believe kicks off tomorrow, Tuesday. So go Knights, go. Number 1 seed in the Western Conference. Excited about that. So we're now in the playoff section of the road to the Stanley Cup. So congratulations to all the Golden Knights out there, and let's cheer them on. Secondly, too, this weekend had a chance to catch up with a little bit of golf. Here was the PGA Championship at Harding Park, which is up in the Bay Area, just outside of downtown San Francisco. Beautiful golf course open to the public. And Las Vegas resident Colin Morikawa, I believe I said that right, Morikawa, won the PGA Championship, beating out a very competitive field, including Dustin Johnson, Paul Casey, Jason Day, Bryson DeChambeau, Tony Finau, and others. So way to go. Colin has on his bag the Summit, which is Discovery Land's project here in Summerlin. He plays out of there. We've also seen Colin time and again a couple of the TPCs. So way to go for Las Vegas resident winning the PGA Championship here at Harding Park this weekend. So kind of moving on to the next couple little local items here. There has been a little drive-through in Summerlin that's been empty for a while. If you go up Westlake Mead, just past Del Webb Hill Center, kind of like on the way up to 215, there's a little shopping center, couple of takeout spots, things like that, some professional offices. Well, there's 2 standalone buildings. One was a Taco Bell, one was a Jack in the Box. Well, the Taco Bell's still there. Thank God. Just kidding. You never know. Guilty pleasure, a little crunchy taco supreme. So anyway, the space that was the Jack in the Box had closed and been closed for quite a while, but has now reopened. So it is now reopened under the brand of Wicked Donuts. So as they state here, the dangerously delicious gourmet donut shop debuted this past weekend with a drive-through for ordering. They've also are going to be opening with a coffee bar and some internal dining. So some of it's a little okay. We're kind of shaking things down. We got a little COVID working on right now, but available for drive-through for donuts. So you got to love a drive-through donut shop. And I saw some of the pictures of what they're making as far as donuts go. Pretty cool. But I've got a little link here on the Eater Vegas page here. We'll put in the notes, the show comments here later today, so that way you can have a link to there. And they're located at 9490 Westlake Mead, again close to Hill Center Drive. So you just go a little past Hill Center, where Hill Center turns into Del Webb there in Summerlin on Lake Mead. Just go past there on the west a little bit, and on the right side at 9490 Westlake Mead is where Wicked Donuts has now opened. So great, we got another donut shop here, up here in the Summerlin area. So that's awesome to see. Well, not awesome for the waistline, but they're all, hard to turn down good donuts. And then on the flip side, for those looking for healthier options, the website for tracking vegan restaurants here in town, called vegansbaby.com, has recognized Honey Salt with a vegan-friendly menu. So they've highlighted on their webpage, and I'm sure it's also available on the Honey Salt's menu page. If you haven't been to Honey Salt, wonderful restaurant by restaurateurs Elizabeth Blau and Kim Cantahuila, located over there on the northwest corner of Charleston and Rampart Rampart Boulevard, and where Fort Apache intersects. So again, northwest corner, little shopping area over there. Williams-Sonoma, there's a big P.F. Chang's anchored there on the front corner. Well, tucked in the back of that little retail mall, outdoor retail mall, is Honey Salt. Wonderful place. They do kind of like they call it the farm to table menu. So some really cool, wholesome menus. Also some great salads, appetizers, things of that nature. Well, they are now featuring a vegan menu. So again, Honey Salt being that farm to table restaurant, as they stated, they naturally have a lot of health conscious and plant-based customers. So it was important to them to offer menu options that were available towards those looking for a vegan type options. So it's been a lot of fun from their chefs, as Elizabeth Blau states, to get creative in creating these new plant-based dishes. So if you're looking for a vegan option, or you've got somebody you want to be conscious of that's looking to have a plant-based menu, definitely check out Honey Salt there over on the corner of Charleston and Rampart. So next, moving on, is a little bit about MGM Las Vegas. Now, so MGM Grand Resorts. So they had started a new program here with regards to attracting people to Las Vegas. So, we talk about Las Vegas, we're kind of going, even prior to COVID, we were going through a new iteration. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, when I moved here, it was, the beginning of the mega resorts and the family friendly. And then in the late 90s, early 2000s, it was the rise of the chefs. And then there was the nightclubs. Then sort of recently it become the place of residencies, now the place of events. Well, while we're working through COVID, these hotel casinos and such in this business, they are looking for ways to market and attract people to Las Vegas. And MGM Resorts, not holding off to the side, has the new program, MGM Wants You to Work from Las Vegas. So we've got a little link here again on this. So they have unveiled a new travel package that hopes to lure business professionals to Las Vegas so they can work remotely from this humble little burg. So the new Viva Las Office program offers discounted jet service, rooms as cheap as $100 per night. Working travelers will also be connected with a dedicated concierge, which the package calls an executive assistant. The package also provides discounted semi-private flights, offering between $75 to $125 off round-trip tickets. So again, we're going to put a little link in there. So it is interesting how MGM is looking for various options to lure people from major cities to Las Vegas. Well, instead of just playing, we're also going to work. So anyway, that's great to see MGM thinking a little outside the box. Let's see how it goes. I mean, you know, you're going to have a beautiful hotel room. It's going to be made every day. You've got services there, food, great, awesome food options. Plus, also with the technologies and business services a lot of these hotels offer, it could be a really interesting play here as people are looking maybe for something a little different and looking to get out and get a little fun time in while still being productive. Then moving on to Virgin brand. So many of you are familiar with Richard Branson with the likes of Virgin Hotels, Virgin Galactic, Virgin Airlines, things of that nature. Well, there's been some news about Virgin, and also to kind of talk about how Virgin has been a bit, has a little bigger footprint in Las Vegas than we may think of initially. So let's start off with Virgin Atlantic. Now, they filed for a bankruptcy protection, and they fly direct from Las Vegas, or we're flying direct from Las Vegas to both London Heathrow and London Gatwick with their, what was for a long time their 747s. And now I believe they're transitioning to both either 777s, 787s, and maybe even the wide body Airbuses. But they're in bankruptcy protection, and they're looking to restructure the company finances. And also to note, Virgin Atlantic has Delta Airlines, which is one of our nation's largest carriers, has a 49% stake in the Virgin Atlantic Airlines. And they've also noted they've agreed to defer payments it is owed as part of trying to get through this restructuring. The approval process is in motion, and they're hoping that recapitalization will come into effect in September. And then that was a statement by Virgin Atlantic on what's going on there. Richard Branson, though, remains as majority owner and retains that 51% stake in the Virgin Atlantic Airlines. Now, at the same time, too, Virgin Group, which is the parent of Virgin Atlantic, also with their partners Bosworth Hospitality, an investment and real estate firm, Juniper Capital and Fengate Asset Management acquired the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas over on Paradise, over there on the corner of Paradise and Harmon. So they were going to be rebranding that as a Virgin Hotel. Now, the bankruptcy with the airlines is not directly impacting that. However, COVID and with what's going on with the economy and such, that's probably working on some timing. But anyway, they bought this group of investors, partners, and Virgin Properties, Virgin Group, bought the property and is doing a $600 million makeover to expand their Virgin Hotel brand here in Las Vegas. Now, the property will be known as Virgin Hotels Las Vegas. It will have a casino space of approximately 60,000 square feet, just over 1,500 guest rooms, world-class restaurants, 130,000 square feet of convention space, a large 5-acre pool complex, and 3,500 seat theater. Now, official opening times haven't been fully mentioned, but they are, they've got some notes here. So with COVID, construction was still carrying on, but they are still, working through the fall to bring the property into operations which are hoping for in January of 2021. So we're going to see how that takes effect. But if all goes well, beginning of January 2021, we may see the new Virgin Hotel Las Vegas operational. And the Hilton, it looks like the Hilton group will also have some involvement in the operations and marketing of the property as well, probably to tap into Hilton's large database and hotel technology services. So the Virgin Hotels, again, $600 million rehab of the property from the old Hard Rock brand. Excited to hopefully see that coming online in early 2021. Now, again, too, so we've got airlines, we've got hotels. The other third item, which has been in the news lately, that Virgin Group and Richard Branson have been involved in, is high-speed rail. So, while the hotel project is familiar to Branson, gaming is a bit of a new field for him. So they're also looking to hopefully as well tie in the airlines with Virgin Atlantic coming in. So you've got a hotel component under the same brand as the airlines. Well, they also bought into rights for the Express West project, which is the high-speed rail network they're looking to build between Las Vegas and the high desert California and Victorville. And as we've reported on some previous episodes, it's going through approval process right now. Caltrans did some initial approval studies, and Nevada Department of Transportation is looking to get those approvals as well. And the high-speed rail project, again, 180-mile-an-hour train connecting Southern California and Southern Nevada, is another exciting piece of the puzzle under the Virgin Trains brand, also to network towards the hotel and things of that nature. So again, like I said, I remember years ago, Branson under the Virgin Records label had a awesome two-story facility opened in the one of the new expanded wings of the Forum Shops here over by Caesar's Palace. And so between that, the airlines, now the hotel, and the Express, the Virgin Group continues to have a nice footprint of businesses and services here in the Las Vegas Valley. So let's look forward to the airlines coming out of bankruptcy and then ultimately returning full services back between London and Las Vegas, as well as the new hotel property coming up there off of Paradise, and look forward to the train service that they're thinking will be under construction here in the next year or two. So let's cross our fingers on that. And lastly, it's mortgage interest rates. So for the week of the 10th, or starting the 10th, so today, several mortgage rates have declined recently. So the average rates for 30-year fixed, 15-year, and the ARM went lower. Can you believe that? Well, they did. So the 30-year fixed by bankrate.com, the average 30-year fixed is at 3.06%, down 3 basis points from the previous week. And then again, a month ago, to give you an idea, the 30-year fixed was at 3.14. So, and then we've been hearing too that a lot of loans or from lenders, people looking at a 30-year fixed mortgage, have been seeing rates in the high twos. So that's cool to see. So again, just to give you an idea of the current mortgage rate, that for every $100,000 you will borrow, your principal and interest was $424.85. So on a $400,000 $100,000 mortgage, let's say you bought a $500,000 home, put 20 down, you've got a $400,000 mortgage, your principal and interest payment is going to be just shy of $1,700 a month. So that's pretty strong. And then two, on a 15-year fixed mortgage, that mortgage rate is at 2.63%, down 9 basis points over a week ago. And to give you some idea, the 15-year mortgage per $100,000 would give you a principal and interest payment of $673. So again, if we were going with the $400,000 rule on a $500,000 house, so $673 times 4, that's $2,692. So $2,700 a month gets you a 15-year mortgage on a $500,000 home with 20% down, and you're basically financing $400,000. Now, the 5-year ARM did adjust slightly to 3.28%, down 1 basis point. And then lastly, the 30-year, last two mortgages real quick, 30-year jumbo, because I think this is important. So those are the mortgages that are well into the 500,000s above the conforming rates, conforming limits of, I believe we're at 510 right now. 30-year fixed jumbo at 3.10%. So that's down two basis points from last week's number of 3.12. And 30-year fixed finance rate of 3.13, down 6 basis points from 3.19. So again, mortgage rates are looking to go down. We are also keeping a very close eye as to what's going on in the month of August with regards to houses coming on the market, houses going into contract. And so we're going to see, is some of this more based on demand? Is some of this based off of, are these lower rates based off of a little more concerning economic news, things of that nature. So that's the Monday episode. That's kind of a wrap on Monday's Coffee with Cramer and Colleen. Now tomorrow we've got the data. We're going to do the deep dive into July to kind of give you a recap of what happened in the July housing market. And then Wednesday, we always do our weekly recap to kind of go week over week as to what's going on. We kind of saw a little bit of a flattening as we ended the month of July and began in August. So we want to see, is that flattening still occurring, or are we seeing us dip down or a spike up? So we'll stay tuned on that on Wednesday. And then two, we're also working. We got some great guests we're queuing up here for future episodes. So we're looking to have them on a wide range of topics. And that's pretty much a wrap. Like I said, thank you for tuning in to the Monday edition episode. Like I said, 77, double sevens, hockey sticks. Again, go Knights go, of Coffee with Cramer and Colleen. I'm Don Cramer with the Cramer Group at Urban Nest Realty, where more now than ever, your real estate experience matters. So give us a call if we can help you with buying, selling, or investing in Las Vegas real estate. Till next time, we wish you a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.